if your grandma died, where do you go to get all the answers of what resources do I need? And we started really looking at who are the partners in that space. We refer to it as the loss community, because it's a community who have experienced loss, right? If we can help introduce them to those service providers and those caring service providers to help remove the pain points, then we've served at a higher level, whether there's real estate involved or not. When there is real estate involved, we provide a program called Moving Makeovers. So we will invest up to $10,000 on property for the benefit of the estate to improve the marketability and collect out of closing proceeds with no upcharge of the invoices. So if carpet is $3,000, it's $3,000 at closing. It's the right thing to do to raise the marketability of some properties. Not all of them. Some of them need significantly more than $10,000.
So if I want like my kitchen done, my bathroom done, and in addition put on the back?
Yep. Nope.
Doesn't qualify.
Nothing structural.
Okay.
So it's carpet, paint, deferred maintenance.
Okay.
Plumbing, electrical, sewer check, that kind of thing. It's really about, grandma lived in the house 50 years and never got to touch anything, right? Wasn't handy, whatever. We can come in with some of our trades and our expertise to help improve and increase the marketability. So it's not about spending 10 to get 10 or 12. It's about spending 10 to get 40, 60, 80,000 or more on that value trade for the return of the investment of time and money, and then benefit the estate at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I would guess that sometimes, and I know we've experienced it, sometimes people, they want to do the work, but they may not even have the resource to do it.
Sure.
And so then that's where something like the Moving Makeover.
And they don't have to have experienced a loss in order to have that, right? We will support traditional sales process with that same support. Not everybody has equitable kind of ability to increase and spend in the meantime. They're already thinking about the move and the expense of that and where they're going, that we can take that off of their plate, including the project management of that. So we don't just give a list of, hey, here are trades. Good luck with picking a painter, right?
Here's a list. 12.
We'll go through and vet them out. It's equally as important to know who not to work with than who to hire. And we do that really well. I'm referred to as a mama bear in so many ways. And that's one of the ways, is because we protect
our kids. That's right. Look out for the herd.
Yep.
So then going back to, say, those situations and, on our topic, let's talk real. Give me a, kind of a crazy scenario that you had in one of those real estate transactions.
Well, in dealing in estate and probate, there is always something. In traditional real estate, no two deals are the exact same, right? It's not a cookie cutter process, but even more so with estate and probate, because we will handle hoarding situations and we call it removing memories from the house rather than junk hauling, because it is somebody's memories in the house. The biggest one that comes to mind, though, is we just recently had a project where the homeowner had passed away in the property, and it was truly a hazmat situation. And so opening that up to public consumption on tours and that kind of path is not a good plan when you have that higher level of risk. COVID was one thing and masking is one thing, but when you have to actually put on the breathing unit to walk into the unit to the property, it's a little bit more daunting. So when we looked at that, we reached out to our investor group. There was no $10,000 to improve that particular property.
That wasn't going to help in this case.
No. We ascertained what the property was and what the opportunities were in the market, and reached out to our investor communities and really helped guide the personal representative who lived out of state on what his options might look like, even to the point where my husband and my son came and pushed a car up a hill out of the garage to get it removed from the property. We could close and then we could sell the vehicle separate. It's you never know what you're going to come across in real estate, and we have yet to find a challenge that we can't undertake and solve.
Right.
It's a solutions-based business.
Right. And so I bet you have you've come across lots of solutions because you have lots of issues, and I'm going to cross over to your Town Ferry coaching.
Yeah.
And how many clients do you have there?
I'm down to 27.
27 clients.
Yeah.
So you have 27 different businesses.
That's right.
That you are helping to manage or helping
to guide
agents, right? Guide and coach.
Mm-hmm.
How does that experience of being a coach in 27 different businesses all over the country or the world?
Yeah.
How do you pull the skills from that, and then I bet that had something to do with you saying, you know what, I can do this. I can just start my own brokerage or brokerages and
yeah, not a whole lot throws me for a loop, right? It's just like the story that being a parent makes you a better manager, being a manager makes you a better parent. Same thing with coaching. When I look at what the conversations are with the coaching clients and what their needs are, we're all at the core the exact same when it comes to what stresses us, what the market is doing to our business, how we respond to it or not, how it stresses us out, what we need to do about it, how to really level set and level out what's going on when your business is doing this. You want to figure out how to get it to do this, right? And the more we can all take that 360-degree view of what's going on in the market, as well as the internal scanning of what's going on in here and in here,
okay,
and apply it to your business, you can level set whatever the stressors are of the day. We all have bad days. We all do. I mean, I'm right there with everyone, right? I just don't get wrapped around the axle. And so if you can balance that out and really look at the lessons that you need to learn and be open to the opportunities that present themselves in front of you, then you can take your business anywhere you want it to be. You just have to let it flow.
Right. So starting with the mirror.
Start the mirror for sure.
And then that will
talk to your best friend every day.
Right.
You look at him in the mirror.
And that will help you overcome, because a lot of agents, at least my experience, I don't know if you experience it, they come in, they get their license, they're excited, and then, they give us their computed check to deposit all their millions, and they can watch HGTV, and then the millions just flow into their bank account.
Oh, because HGTV does such a great job of setting us up for success, right?
Right, yeah. So they're going straight from, here to $1 million listings.
Right.
And we know that is possible, but it's not happening today. And it's not happening tomorrow. And it's not going to happen ever if they don't put the work in.
No, you have to build your competence so you have your confidence.
Right. I like that. Build your competence so you can have your confidence.
Because the only difference is a comma. Move the comma, increase the price, but the workload is the same.
Play games like